Meanwhile, public anger continues to rise in Iran after the death of a 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, who died after she was arrested by the morality police for not wearing her hijab properly. The authorities have now confirmed that at least about 3 people so far have been killed in the demonstrations that have been ongoing ever since, which have now entered into the 4th day. The death of this 22-year-old woman that you're looking at on your screens has unleashed a flood of simmering anger over numerous issues, including that of rights, security, and also an economy that is reeling under international sanctions. The United Nations has also decried Mahsa Amini's death in custody and has further demanded for an immediate and an independent investigation. But the acting United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights has condemned the violent response by the security forces on the protesters.
We are alarmed at the death in custody of Mahsa Amini, detained by Iran's morality police enforcing strict hijab rules, and the violent response by security forces to ensuing protests.
Meanwhile, the United Nations official further added that the Iranian authorities should stop targeting, harassing and detaining women who do not abide by the hijab rules in the country. Meanwhile, demonstrations over Amini's death are not being held just in Tehran, the Iranian capital, but interestingly in also other countries. For instance, in Istanbul, a group of Iranian protesters held demonstrations and chanted slogans against the Iranian authorities. And also in Toronto, in Canada, many people rallied in solidarity with Iranian women, holding up placards. Scores of them took to the streets against the very strict hijab rules that are in practice in Iran. Meanwhile, local petitions in Iran have started calling for the disbandment of the morality police, saying that their actions in enforcing hijab are simply counterproductive and are also very discriminatory. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.